All right, beautiful people. This video is going to be called, I'm doing a video, and this video is going to be called, Are you ready for your blessings? Okay. Now, this has been inspired by personal experience. You may have had your own experience, but I believe if you're a person who is trying to bring in something into your life, you've asked the universe, you've asked God, please God, I want this, or please God, I want that. There's going to be one question you will find out at some point. Are you ready for your blessings? Now, first of all, let us understand the importance and the message of this video. The mere fact that we have asked for something, it simply means we do not have it. You ask for something because you do not have it. And what really God will do, the very moment you've put it out of your mouth, that this is what you want, okay? That is what you've asked for, that is what you want. It's an experience that you want to have. The very moment you put it out of your mouth, then you best believe the changes are going to start happening. Those changes are going to be very important to help you achieve whatever it is you've asked for, okay? You are going to be prepared to receive that blessing in your life. Let us look at some few case scenarios that, some of the things that could happen. So you want to get married. Let's say you need marriage and you have asked for your future spouse to come in, your soulmate. I can promise you that before that soulmate comes in, first of all, God is going to prepare you to make sure that you are ready for that soulmate. The soulmate can even come in tomorrow, They can even come in the same day, in the evening. You could run into them, you could bump into them. But the question is going to be, are you ready for that relationship that you have asked for? That is very powerful. Because you see, when it comes to things like soulmates, divine counterparts, those kind of relationships, if that relationship came to you and you haven't done the preparations, so you're not prepared, that means that you are going to lose the relationship. The person may come in and they may still walk away the same way that they came in. So you may miss out on that relationship. Because you could be asking, let's say, for example, for that relationship. But at the same time, you haven't yet done the inner work. You know what I mean? You haven't done the healing. So many times I saw in these videos, I want to meet my soulmate, I want to meet my partner, and this, which is okay. But then the other question will come in, have you really done the inner work? Have you healed those wounds so that that person comes in and they are going to meet the healed version of you? Those are the questions you're going to have to ask yourself. So what God will do now, God is going to put you in a corner, in a tight spot. where you're going to be pushed to do some inner work on yourself. And at the same time, you may simply be around the wrong people. You may be in a different relationship. Okay, so let's say, for example, you could be dating already somebody. Probably they're toxic, you don't even like them, and you're hoping that you can meet somebody that is good. What now God does, He removes that person out of the way. The person that is blocking your blessing to come in, God is going to remove that person out of the way. And when that person leaves, God will now make sure you are going to heal those wounds that made you attract that particular person in the first place. And when that is done, I can promise you, ladies and gentlemen, you will be surprised. Your soulmate is going to walk towards you. Because you see, for these kind of blessings to come in, we need to be in position. So we need to be prepared to receive. First of all, to see, to identify these blessings when they come in, and then we receive them, and then we are supposed to be able to maintain those blessings. Let's say, for example, you want your own business. You want to open up your own business, so you need money for opening up your own business. But then the thing is, you haven't yet learned anything about running a business. Okay? So, what God will do now, God has already heard you. The very first time you mentioned that thing, God has already heard you. What God will do now, God is going to move you in directions. Let's say, for example, you may start running into people who could become your teachers. So these people will now start teaching you. They will start educating you. Let's say, for example, there's a particular business you want to do, a particular type of business you want to do. God will now send these kind of individuals, the teachers, and they will come. They will teach you everything about that business. This is what you need to do. That is how things are run. This is what you need to go left or you need to go right. Now they are going to start directing you on the routes you need to take for you to be able to enter or to start that kind of business. So basically what I'm trying to say is that in the moment when we ask for blessings to come into our lives, those can be the moments when we are actually not prepared to receive those blessings. And depending on the preparation you will do as an individual, you may take a very long time preparing yourself. You may take ages, you may take even years sometimes. There are some blessings which can even take years. And then you're out there thinking that why isn't this blessing coming in? I've been praying, I've been fasting, I've been doing this and I've been doing that. But the blessing is not going to come in. Because you see, for you to be able to receive any form of blessings that you have asked for, you have first of all got to be in vibrational alignment with that particular blessing. Let me give you another example. You want to drive a certain car. There's a car you've always dreamt about. You want to drive a BMW, you want to drive this Jeep or whatever, this kind of car. What really happens is that behind the scenes, the universe is going to put you in situations where you are going to start moving towards that blessing. Because you see, sometimes you have got to meet that blessing halfway. So what will really happen is that now you're going to go on and study. You're going to go and take some classes, driving classes, whatever, depending on which country you're coming from. You're going to start now having to train so that you can now get a driver's license. Because you see, the driver's license is the vibrational alignment to that blessing, the car that you've asked for. Okay, so you guys follow this whole story, how it works. So a lot of you guys have been trying to manifest things. You've been asking God for this. You've been asking the universe for that. There is some of those things you need to know. You are always going to be pushed in a corner. So you are first of all going to be made to become a vibrational alignment to that particular blessing that you have asked for. Should you get into vibrational alignment, then that blessing is going to appear. And this thing can happen in any setting. I've just given you an example of some of the things you could be waiting for. You could have prayed for and you're waiting for. I've just given you some of the examples. But this thing can go so many ways. It can go in every area of your life. Everything that you've asked for, you have first of all going to be made to become that particular vibrational alignment of that thing that you want. Then that thing is going to manifest in front of you. So if you're a person who is there, you're wondering what has been going on, you've been waiting for ages, you've been, looking here, looking there, waiting, you've been fasting, you've been praying. Sometimes there can even be a situation whereby you could have asked God that you want to relocate to a better home. You could maybe probably don't even like the place that you live, and you want to relocate to a better place. What the universe now does, the universe is going to start pushing the people around you to treat you a certain way. You could have some, let me say, for example, you could start having some arguments with the neighbor next door. You could start having some discomfort. You may start finding rubbish around your home. You may start seeing dogs pooping in front of your door, those kind of stuff. So that is where now the whole situation becomes uncomfortable, because through that uncomfort, it is where you will start digging deeper and pushing very hard to make sure that you get yourself out of that particular place. You will become uncomfortable so that you can be able to get out of that particular place to move to the place or location that is your desired destination. House, destination, town, city, whatever. You know what I mean? So, chosen ones, this is a video for you to understand when we're talking about blessings. Any blessing that you get, there is going to be some work that is going to be done behind the scenes. There has got to be work. Yes, miracles do happen. I've heard about people who have received miracles. Even some of the people are not ready for these things. Those things could have gravitated towards them. They could have actually received those blessings. But the thing is, in that particular moment that they did receive those blessings, they wasn't prepared. A person could have run into a lot of money. It could be, for example, inheritance. But you have not grown spiritually. You have not done any development work on yourself. Now that thing comes in, you don't know how to handle it. It's the reason that's why you see some people, when they get those kind of inheritance, the next thing is going to come to their mind, let them sell it off. They're going to sell it off and they're going to get the money. But even if they get the money, that money will just slip through their hands because they are not financially prepared to handle some particular blessings. So, as much as you need the blessings, understand and understand and overstand, there is going to be some preparation that is going to be made so that you can be in vibrational alignment to those particular blessings that you're looking for. The question again is, are you ready for your blessings? It's only you who knows the answer. Let us know in the comment section below. You guys know I do love and appreciate your support. You can always book a session with me if you want to. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. There's more signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.